back in Chicago, I feel it. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Is this live? Yeah, I just went live. Is this live? Yeah. What's up, my boy? Is this live? Yeah. What's up, my boy? Is this live? Yeah. What's up, my boy? And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where's my music, bro? Where's my music, bro? Wait, you guys can hear this, but I can't. Wait, you guys can hear this, but I can't. There we go. Wait, you guys can hear this, but I can't. There we go. 'Cause I feel it. Sorry, there was like a little echo. My fault, my fault, my fault. Dun, dun, na, 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 be fine. Dude, holy shit. Shit dumped. How many Apex accounts have I passed? I've passed 4. Any payouts with them yet? Not yet. I need to hit what's it called? 50. I have to hit the consistency rule on these Apex accounts. I'm like $200 away from the consistency. All good, all good. So we're probably going to trade the Apex accounts and then try to pass the evals on Lucid today. We got a couple of things we want to do. Shit's moving kind of nice. There's your opening print. Oh, we had a pretty big candle, huh? 60 points? Yeah, that shit's kind of printing. Being friends with me, just Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna share this out. Like to be friends. Nasty rejection right there off that 5 minute. Early bird. Yo, Eddie, I passed my eval and Lucid Flex. Can I request payout or should I convert to a funded? Yeah, you can't request the payout when you pass an eval. Now you have to go to the funded stage and you have to try to get to the payout stage. It goes eval to funded stage, funded to payout stage. I don't want to jump in too early, but the markets are moving kind of clean today. So we got to see if we can come take out all this LRL we just kind of formed. But shorts might be the move today all day. I'm pretty short biased, obviously, considering we just shorted. However, we have this huge trend, but we've already dumped all night, right? So we're most likely coming back up to test this right now. I mean, we could come down. I think we could come down today potentially. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Pretty big major trend line here, right? Yeah, bro, request a 50K balance. It's all yours now. I may look for a short on any sort of retest up here. I hate taking an early trade, but I'm going to take a very light trade, I think, potentially here to start off the day. Especially because we kind of just swept or what's gold doing? Or oil? Oil is looking like it wants to continue higher here. So I might want to try to get into some shorts here. Chad, this is a very risky one. We're going to size in a bit lighter today, I think. Actually, let's just wait for a good entry. See, I want to try this pretty bad, though. Only problem is this new 15 here. New 15 tapped in. I want to try shorts here. I don't think shorts would be bad out of here.
Order filled.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Order filled.
Okay, well that intraday is... Wow. Okay, well we accidentally filled that on our intraday. Hold on. I just lost $760 on an intraday account. All right, we're gonna go for the shorts now, I think. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we just wait. Holy fuck. No, I'm not doing the pros. I'm trying to get these apexes. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Holy fuck, bro. That was not good. Wow. Okay. Well. Well. Again, I really want to try these shorts, bro. Do I just wait for the new hourly open? We are tapping into this hourly gap. So it's like, this is where like, oh, this might bounce potentially. Not doing TikTok streams? Not banned until later today. If we inverse this 1 minute, bro, I kind of feel like I have to try, right? Didn't really get a body close. Now we're tapping into this inverse too, so. Again, I want to try this out, but I mean, I'd have to go pretty light sizing. This shit's like kind of aggressive today. Might just have to wait because this looks like it's just gonna slowly potentially like stair step for a while. We got that initial good reaction, came back up, just absolutely disrespected it. Oil is still climbing, so I don't know. Again, I still want to try this. Just trying to decide because this feels like very big risk. Like with 5 micros, I'm risking about 300 here. And I feel like that high could be taken out potentially. That high could still be potentially taken out, I guess. This is kind of the idea, the concept of this, right? But, only problem is the 10 a.m. candle opens up here in 10 minutes, so. I'm going to try to be patient with this one again. Again, I think the shorts are all right here, to be honest.
It go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance in my chata.
Yo, thank you for the sub, man. Yeah, we're gonna be patient, bro. There isn't like, I guess I don't want to short all the way down here, but I'm looking for that pullback. But I want to kind of get it back into. It just feels very bearish today. I mean, obviously after we just dumped like 300 points overnight, but Hey, yo, Eddie, I think we are longing MES for 4-hour highs. That'd be pretty... I can't lie, that'd be fucking insane if this bounced here. And we just, like, completely reverse this new 4-hour. I guess we should wait for this new 4-hour to open. This new 4-hour will definitely give us the better picture. If we come down first, then it's probably creating the bottom wick before we continue higher. If we start pushing up a lot higher, we might go up to create that top wick for the new 4-hour. Or we might just continue to rip higher after having a very... I mean, I guess how do you short a Trump market, right? By the way, chat, I am not in this trade right now, but it was an idea that I had. Just want to make sure, maybe I should take that off so people don't think I'm in a trade, but that was like the idea I had for potentially. Don't know about it. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh. On the highest shelf. I love you when you're singing that song. Cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, we wake up and the fun is over. Yeah, kind of right about that. I was actually looking to short this last night at like 2 a.m. There's a couple things we were looking at last night, but I just decided not to take any trades last night. She's destined for the stream. We might still get a decent move though. Might still get a little decent move. Like look at all this LRL kind of getting built up right now. Again, doesn't look like a super strong reversal. But we also want to probably come back up for like London highs and shit. Took out Asia, took out London. After sweeping it all. This looks like probably just continuation shorts, to be honest. I'm looking for continuation shorts today. I'm not looking for a reversal. Any sort of continuation we can get, I think I'm looking for it. Just trying to be patient. Can I get a response? Maybe I missed it. What'd you say, Ratchet? Let's see. Ratchet, your thing got... Oh, yeah, Ratchet. I said, so the eval phase, bro, you can't get a payout after you pass the eval. You pass the eval to get funded, and then once you get funded, you have to have 5 winning days to get a payout. I was up and I was blown away by how gold was dropping. I was able to catch it down. There you go. Yeah, I want to wait for this new hourly open, but... I kind of missed PPI, unfortunately. PPI was like here. We got a pretty negative reaction from core PPI. It came in. What should I do if I have $600 drawdown on my funded? I mean, take like 1 or 2 really good trades, and then either you blow the account or you get the account back. This to me was the manipulation move. I think 10 a.m. When 10 opens, we're gonna start to short potentially. Dude, these are some fat moves, bro. I can't lie. 60.5 minute candles. That's scary. For me, at least. About to get this new candle, new hourly. We're just gonna hold it down for a second. Chill out for a second. We might just end up chopping for the next hour potentially. But again, let's just wait for this new hourly. This hourly. Again, we tapped into this gap. Yeah, we might get some chop on this new hourly. New 4 hour. I want to come out of this range up here, this 15 gap, pretty strongly. I want to see some sort of resistance here potentially. If not, if we inverse it, then we're obviously looking at it for support. I thought I could cash out the 50K instantly. You thought you could pay like $80 and then get 50K? All right, looks like we're coming down to create this. Let's see where this 4 hour wants to bring us. This 4 hour might bring us down for a bottom wick, so like 50 points to the downside potentially. Clear out some of this. Dude, I feel like these shorts could be valid, like right here, something like this, right? Something up here along these lines. But I don't think this will get taken out first. It is just kind of chopped, though. That's the problem. But in my head, I believe we're going to come down first. And then after we come down and create the bottom wick, we may continue higher. But risk to reward here is just not really worth it for me, unfortunately. So I'd like to see it maybe come down, take out some of this shit down here, and then we'll go higher. But yeah, I think this... I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think I'll take these trades, unfortunately, but... It feels like chop, looks like chop, but we might come down first. Look at this 5 minute. This 5 minute looks pretty terrible, right? Kind of accumulating over the last like 30 minutes or so. New 4 hour here. We'll see what this 4 hour wants to kind of do here, but... Good morning. Happy trading day. May you end the session green. Hopefully, hopefully. We need a decent win today to be able to bang a payout. No big deal, though. We want to build a buffer. We have a decent buffer on some of these accounts already, so. Let's go check out TikTok. Let's see what's going on the TikTok world.
Seeing my P&L move $300 a point. Stay away from this. I know, bro. I know.
Wow, Q is in longs. Holy shit. Okay.
15-minute VI. That is a decent con, but
Sins and longs.
this is them. Can you check your entry tracker?
Gaties and longs. V is in nothing. Well, a lot of people are in longs right now. TJR's in longs. Spider-Man and Dune trailer. Oh shit. I might short this, not gonna lie. We got previous day low below. When you doing your 25K looses? Probably for FOMC today in the afternoon. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna go short, bro. Alright, nice confirmation that we're gonna if we can get a okay, we have a CISD here. 1 minute. There's no real CISD here yet. I mean, dude, there was technically a CISD there, but that shit's ass. You swept the highs here. I mean, we also had a change in state delivery here, kind of. In the 1 minute. Damn, this might have been a decent entry, huh? This still feels like really shitty risk. Going for it. Yeah, dude. Damn. Eddie, is CISD a break of structure? A CISD is just the body. A break of structure is going to be the wick. So you'd want to see this. If we got a body close below this, that's a break of structure. However, like on the 1 minute, there's tons of like, I mean, the break of structures back to the top side would be like, I don't know. I'm really bad at CISDs and break of structures, but like this would have been your break of structure, I guess. This is at least what I think. I don't know if that's necessarily correct, but this would have been like your long entry potentially, but I might try for some shorts here. Even though we couldn't get this body closure, I feel like it will come down eventually. I just need to see this like sweep these highs maybe, and then we'll look for potential shorts. I don't know where I'd put my stop though on these. That's the problem. That's why I don't want to like, dude, this shit just kind of looks bad. I don't really want to trade it right now. And if I miss the move, I miss the move. I don't really see anything because we just dumped so much, so. Chat, everything in me wants to just go in. Just send it, Eddie. Just send it. But I feel pretty nasty about sending it. Anything we risk is like pretty shitty risk. Send it, send it, send it. Everything feels pretty shitty. God damn it. Wait, I think we might get a dump. Oh my god, I really want to short this so bad. Ram and PK just tried shorting this. Is this high about to get taken, or are we gonna fucking hold this bitch down like this? I don't know, bro. Yeah, no good trades today. We did just take out this high, so if we get like some sort of nasty rejection here, I might short it.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try, bruh. I'm gonna go for it. It's a very small. Again, we're going with like light sizing today. I don't feel great about this shit, to be honest with you guys. I might move break even pretty quickly here if we get displacement to the downside. Probably will move this break even pretty quickly. If we get it, we're risking about $260 on this trade. Honestly, just don't feel good about trading this shit today. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I don't feel good about this. I do not feel good about this today. I'm at this point just trying to take a trade. It's kind of bad. Dude, I don't know. I want to kind of let these trades hold, but I don't have a good feeling. I'm just keeping it very transparent here, chat. I don't feel good about this trade. I really do not feel good, but I don't want to. I'm going to try to short this down, and once we take out these lows, I might just go break even here. I mean, that would be a quick 400. I mean, holy shit, right? Shit is moving today. I don't know, chat. I still feel pretty terrible about this. Still feel pretty terrible about this. Hopefully the next candle is a very bearish close. I'm about to go break even here, I think. I want to let this trade breathe a little bit. I want the next candle to open. All right, this is a pretty nice move. All right. I'm like pretty much break even here, chat. See how this kind of comes back up and tests, but I probably am going to trail my stops pretty aggressively here. I may trail my stops these highs. All right, there's that hit. Yeah, there's the test. Let's see what we get here. I mean, I guess gotta let the trade breathe a little bit, but I don't know. I just do not feel good about this, chat. I don't know why I feel so shitty about this trade. Again, I am short bias, I think, today, but this just feels so awful, chat. Why do I feel so terrible about all of this shit? Is it just me, or is this shit just, or do I just feel like weird today? All right, we're at the bottom of this range we're kind of in, so I'm hoping we get some sort of nice reaction continuing down. Setup is shitty today. Yeah, I agree. I don't know, bro. Yeah, this shit just feels bad. Feels bad, man. I mean, the entry idea is just the fib level here for me to literally get into any trade, bro. We have a demand or supply here. We have the fib level. It just feels shitty because of how the previous action is kind of moving, right? But on the hourly, if we actually are very bullish, we do need to come down and create this bottom wick. So that's where I'm kind of like right here at this point. I'm kind of like, we need to consider managing this trade a lot closer. Right about there, right? So like right about here, we definitely need to consider potentially taking full profits here, because this could just be creating the bottom wick, the manipulation. So I don't want to stain this too heavy here, to be honest with you. And that's a really shitty candle on the 1 minute. I'm going to trim. I think I'm going to trim here. Okay, maybe not. See how these candles kind of close on each other. I still think I will take a trim here potentially soon. Just to de-risk a little bit. We are getting a nice move though out of this range. All right, I'm gonna trim one contract.
Order filled.
That locks in about like $100 some. Gonna let this continue lower here. All right, I think I'm gonna trail stops. This just feels terrible. I'm sorry if you guys don't hear the confidence in me today. I just don't feel confident with any of these trades, if I'm being completely honest. All right, we're gonna trim another. Oh wait, fuck! It's already starting to bounce.
Order filled.
All right, trim 2 more there. So we have guaranteed like 240. We're guaranteed a winning day. So we have our winning day. So we don't really, we're probably just going to let this thing run. And if this thing just wants to short all day, we'll just try to catch a pretty big day. But I can only make like 1,200 on this account or so. So, I mean, this thing is running though. If you guys did not take this trade, it's okay. This is like not the best setup, to be honest. But it just happened to play out in my favor today, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being completely honest, bro, this is not the highest confidence setup, but it just feels very bearish today. Everything. All right. Let's see if this is creating a top wick or if this wants to just continue being a bum. I was shorts as well, but got break even. Yeah. Oh, my mom, we're tapping into a gap right now. 1 minute. 5 minute looks all right. Hopefully this 5 minute does form a gap, but this is a new 5 minute, so this new 5 minute has to create that top wick. We will see. We'll either come and get break even, but we've already swept these lows. I just feel like it's bearish, so I'm hoping this will just continue as shorts on this break of structure, I guess, kind of. This is a really shitty break of structure, but take 2 more. I may take 1 more here. I might put some stops here. Well, I kind of want this to test. I don't mind this coming up to test these levels up here, actually. Yeah, but these definitely could reverse back up to our entry. I've kind of accepted the fact that we might get taken out in profits here. But I'd like to see this kind of reject. I don't want it to reject at the first unmitigated gap here, but we have the 9 and the 21 holding us down right now, and I'm okay with those two. If those two alone can hold us down, we'll be good. Yeah, PA is not the best, and I can't lie, like FOMC probably is not going to be the move you guys are wanting or expecting, but I actually might take 1 more here just to secure a winning day. I mean, we got a nice reaction, though.
Order filled.
All right, I'm going to take 1 more there. I'm going to just take 1 more. I'm going to hold these last 2 because this is a guaranteed winning day. We've locked in about 380, I believe. The last 8 are going to be set at break even now. So if this thing runs, this thing can run. We'll let this thing run out. If not, we get break even. We take our winning day. ES swept the lows. All right, well, I'm glad I trimmed then. Heavy. I took off pretty much all of it there. ES has not taken out this low yet over here, though. What is this? ES did take the lows, though, like a while ago. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Oh, ES has not taken this low yet. Still waiting for NQ and ES to both take this low. I might just let this thing run for a little bit. What evals you have the intradays? These are my end of days. I just don't even know where I target to the downside, bro. There's like, it's like a lot of shit, bro. If this really wants to go, this could really fucking like go. I mean, I think maybe full TP would be like here at like max expansion, even potentially here. So we'll go like these two levels. We might. That's on the 15 though, so we should see. But I'd be okay with taking my last two contracts there. That'd be like a 184-point move that we catch fully. But what time is PPI? PPI was at 8:30 a.m. this morning. FOMC's at 2. I missed you on TikTok. Yeah, we'll be back on TikTok tonight at 10 p.m. most likely. So we'll stream our Asia session tonight. And then, yeah. Even with me being low confidence in this, that anyone end up taking these? Again, this was like a very low confident trade for me. I just felt disgusting about it. I did not love the trade, if I'm being completely honest. I really did not love the trade. So, still feel that way. Obviously, it played out. Hopefully, you guys don't catch FOMO from this, but pretty happy with it. Sorry if you guys did not take the trade. I just hate to make other people, like, I hate to make other people lose. So, when I don't feel super confident about it, I'm going to let y'all know that. Chat is quiet today. No, I was 2 minis in after 5 minutes after open, but got wicked out. Damn, that is unlucky. I can't even lie. That is kind of unlucky. Though I wanted to take it with you. I mean, yeah, it's just a low confidence trade for me, right? And if you didn't see what I saw, it's totally understandable not to take the trade. For me, this was just like a risky trade I wanted to try. And I was like, all right, 280 risk. I guess I'm all right with it, but yeah. But then I thought about you, and I was okay after. It's quiet because no giveaway. Everybody is confused with the setup. So, all right, so this is what I'm going to show you guys real quick. So get rid of everything I've kind of drawn out already. So, when I come into the market, like, again, when I started my stream, again, I am very bearish on the day. That is my first announcement. Feel bearish on the day. Obviously, we just got a very strong move. We just got a very strong move on Asia session. We kind of like manipulate. London session, we start to distribute back to the downside. So we have all this like accumulation kind of like. All I know is when I look at this, I'm like, all right, on the higher time frames, you're getting a major pullback here because that is a major pullback needed. Honestly, this was like a pretty obvious move we should have saw. And we did, like, our Discord kind of saw it, like the boys, we kind of saw it, but only some of them took the trades. Like AB caught like 18K on this trade. I didn't take the trade because I just didn't want to trade over London session. But we get this big dump, right? Now the next thing from that is New York opens. And New York instantly gives us like the relief bounce or gives us a good bounce for the most part. But in my head, this is still very bearish. It's bearish, but at the same time, we're tapping into an hourly gap or a 4-hour gap right here that we clearly bounced out of. So now I'm like, okay, well, my bias is bearish, right? My bias is bearish, but there's confluences saying on the higher time frames, there will be a bounce. But again, if we're bullish, and that's why I'm not trying to hold this down too long, and that's why I've already trimmed majority of my contracts. I just said this new hourly and the new 4-hour is probably going to have to create a bottom wick if we are going to continue higher. So I will trade because I see that it's gonna like this new hourly candle has to make a move somewhere, right? And typically the first half of a candle, so the first 2 hours of a 4-hour candle, or the first 30 minutes of the hourly candle will create the manipulation move for the first half of it. So we've gone through about 25 minutes of the first hour of this new candle. So for the next 30 minutes, it'll tell us the direction. So if this starts bouncing, right, and it starts bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, this candle will actually end up flipping, confirming kind of on a higher time frame that this hour is going to close bullish. So it might close inside of this hourly gap. It might close up here. Do you guys see what I'm saying? It might completely flip, and we'll create this. It'll kind of be like this, right? On this next hourly. But we'll have this huge wick that we just formed on the first 30 minutes. And that's what I look for sometimes. So I'm okay. So now in my head, when you guys are looking at this setup and what I'm looking at on the charts, I'm like, all right, I'm looking for the manipulation move. And this is why I'm saying I don't feel super confident in the trade, because I'm trading the manipulation of the candle. I'm not trading towards the right side technically. Because technically what I'd be waiting for is confirmation that this is going to continue higher. My trade would be like confirmation of a trade like this, where it's continuing higher and I have more confidence in that trade. So I'm not confident in this trade. Now, when I'm looking for this new hourly, I'm waiting for some sort of pullback. That's why I kept going. I want to short. I want to short. I wanted to short here, and then we got the move. I wanted to short here. We got the move. I wanted to short here. We got a move, right? I kept going. I want to short. I want to short. I want to short. And then in my head, I was like, all right, well, we did just get this leg where we swept these highs. We swept these highs, and we instantly got to move down. If this is the move, will we get a retracement? And again, we got the retracement to one of these levels. I was going to possibly try it at the 705, the 7.9, or the 0.886. When I saw the reaction off the 0.79, again, I was like, this feels really fucking risky. Feels really fucking risky. I'm going to take the trade. Holy fuck, we're getting a lot of cha-cha. Yo, thank you guys for all the... I'm going to turn that off, but thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the subs. But you guys see, does that make sense? Liz or Rosalie's or whatever the name was. You guys see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I'm not super confident in the trade. I really am not. But like, luckily, again, I think trading does have some luck involved at times. I think I got a little bit lucky with the fact that the move did happen to work out in my favor. Again, I'm trading with small risk, 5 points. I was like, all right, if I take this entry, if I get stopped out instantly, I'm okay with $280 loss, right? But in this case, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. And I'm not gonna lie, another reason I didn't feel super confident in it, I might take another one off here. The reason I didn't feel super confident in it is because I missed the big move, the actual big move. And so now in my head, like psychologically, I'm like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm like, all right, any trade I take right now is kind of chasing. I'm kind of chasing the missed move I already missed. And that's just unfortunate. ES swept the lows, NQ swept the lows. All right, this should just dump, bro. So that's why I'm sorry if you guys missed the trade. But at the same time, it's like, it's a risk that you'd have to be willing to take. And you guys, if now you guys kind of understand the explaining of what I'm seeing in my strategies, understand this. If you miss this one trade, the goal is not to catch the trades I catch. The goal is to learn and see what I see with the markets, so you guys can catch similar moves with me. Like my favorite thing is when I'm in a trade and someone joins my stream and they go, oh my God, Eddie, I found this exact same setup as you. We're in the same trade right now. And I'm like, okay, cool. So there's multiple people who are seeing the lineups, right? Seeing the setups, which is great. And on a higher time frame, after we swept this low here, or after we swept this high here, right? Oh, dude, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I kind of want to trim one here. But this could just keep dumping.
Order filled.
We're going to take another one off here, just because why not? And we're just going to let our last one run. We're probably okay with full TP down here, bro. And after that, we're done with the Apex accounts for the day, because who gives a fuck at that point? We'll be up an extra like $60 on these. So we'll make about 4K today. It's so weird. I don't feel as excited about my wins now. Like, it's very calm. Should we make a video chat?
no way that we can keep afloat at this particular point in time. I want each and every one of you to know that you are highly valued. We're going to
I wasn't confident in this trade, so I don't want to celebrate it too hard, but I mean, it's a banger, bro. It's a banger. It's an absolute banger. Chat, can we spam up the chat? Thanks for the trade. Did 1K and still $500 profit. There you go. Nice. Yeah, happens because when a lot becomes normalcy, when you celebrate them or lost it, which is a good sign. The more emotion is out from trading, the better. Eddie, how do you trade all your accounts? I copy trade them. I'm gonna make a TikTok video real quick though. Up 158 points on this NQ short. We are up a calm $1,000 across 4 accounts over on the YouTube. It's a calm morning. Just catching some dubs, baby. Up 158 points on this NQ short. Up 158 points on this NQ short. We're up a calm $1,000 across 4 accounts over on the YouTube. It's a calm morning. Just catching some dubs, baby. Up 158 points on this NQ short. We're up a calm $1,000 across 4 accounts over on the YouTube. It's a calm morning. Just catching some dubs, baby. Up 158 points on this NQ short. You're up a calm $1,000. I mean, bro, I don't know how we just win on the tube, bro. It's just so weird how that works. I've never had this type of success. Over on the YouTube. It's a calm morning. Just catching some dubs, baby. Up 158 points on this NQ short. You're up a calm. You in with Obi? Is Obi trading right now? Wait, Shinobi just DM'd me actually. How? Holy. Up a calm $1,000. Shinobi is the same entry. Where's Shinobi streaming right now? YouTube? Let's go peep. Bro, this motherfucker's not even live. Oh, Discord? Hold on. I'm gonna go join his Discord. Love you. Me, oh my.
Eddie? You wanna join Eddie? Shinobi just left.
Oh, Shinobi just left. I'm streaming on the tube right now, and someone just said, someone said, "Are you in with Shinobi right now?" And I was like, "No."
Shinobi shorted.
I know. I shorted too. I shorted at 72.75. And
bro, I shorted at 65, and it got stopped at break even.
That's what I think a lot of my chat also had, but everyone was like, "Yeah, Shinobi just shorted. Shinobi shorted this." Like you guys had the exact same entry pretty much, and I was like, "Oh shit, time to come in here and kind of, you know." People are like, "Great minds think alike." But W. Yeah. So you guys caught a dub in here?
They caught. I didn't.
No.
I got a break even.
Yo, W's. Yo, what's up, fucking Blueprint? Why is it so quiet in the chat? Y'all not active in here?
What up, Eddie?
What up, Mike? What's good? What's good, everybody? Well, hopefully you guys all caught a dub with Obi, bro, because that dude only terrors me, bro. Like, this dude gives me the worst of his worst. But apparently he's been giving you guys the best, so I'm glad y'all getting paid. Code OBI, baby. Can we get 5 big booms for this FUD chigga? Can you make a tier list of who gives the best signals? Yeah, I'm working on a YouTube video. And then I'm just going to go to all the signalers and I'm going to ask them to send me money. And whoever sends me the most money, I'll put them at the top of my list. I can be bought out. I can be bought. Yes.
Nah, W idea, bro.
W idea. Do you think this thing's done shorting? We just tapped like
so.
yeah, I think it might be done shorting. I have one more micro left in this trade. All right, chat. I'm closing out fully here.
Order filled.
Damn, I should have closed out with 900 profit. Fuck. Fully out, chat.
Oh, you held till now? Damn.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
I held it down. I took my second to last TP at 816, and then I was letting my last one run.
Holy fucking reversal.
Yeah, this thing's starting to come back up. But all right, I'm gonna head back to my stream. But W guys,
All right.
congrats on
Peace
the
out, bro.
dubs, brother. Peace. Let's go, chat. W fucking trade. In totality, we only caught about 143 points technically. So. Literally easy shorts this morning. I would not say easy, bro. I would not say easy. If I'm going to be honest, bro, I did not think they were easy. I honestly was pretty scared of this move, but very happy with it. Eddie, you my new mentor. What's the next move? I mean, I'm still not trying to reverse this, bro. There will be a clear sign of a reversal, I think. But what I will say is, like, we've taken out some pretty major lows. We've kind of reached max expansion here. We're taking out these internal lows down here. But if I'm being completely honest, I think, again, we marked this out from yesterday. We could bounce from down here or over down here. But, like, I think it'll be a pretty clean, obvious reversal for us. Bro, it just does not feel clean today. This, like, I don't know. What a pump on oil. Oil is pumping? Yeah, the oil pump is literally from... that's why NQ is longing or shorting, right? So shorted overnight. Oil also kind of climbed up overnight, but yeah. Inflation came in too high. Yeah, it did. That's why I kind of was like, all right, well, core PPI, before PPI was even released, I'm sure people knew that inflation was going to come in high. PPI was going to come in over expectations, right? Or whatever, come in higher percentage-wise. So... Again, I was not looking to long out of here. I really did not want to take reversal longs. Like, I know we see that a lot. I know we see this type of, like, recovery here like this a lot, right? Like, how many times have we seen this, bro, where it comes all the way back up to, like, where it dropped? We've seen that so many times. And I honestly had the same thought this morning when I first looked at the chart. But in my head, it's kind of different from, like, a no data or, like, it's like when it's data or data dropping the charts, it's more likely for continuations. If it's like news that Trump says something, it's like you get too big of a sell-off sometimes, and it's like too good of a deal for like markets not to buy back up, I feel like. That's my opinion. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not, but that's just what I kind of see. I think this could continue shorting potentially, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It was pretty clean. Feel pretty good though. Feel pretty good. I wish we just took full TP at 1,000, but hey, we can't be too upset with about $900 across 4 accounts, about $3,600 today. So pretty happy about it. Massing. I need to start learning to just be okay and take TPs. Because, like, imagine I just full TP here, bro. I make $1,500. Like, if I was just, like, full TP here, I'm good. 1,500, done. But, yo, very good, though. I think we're eligible for a payout, bro. Holy fuck. We're eligible for, like, a $2,000 payout on these Apex accounts. I think we can get, like, a decent chunk out. Because now I've reached my consistency rules. That's kind of crazy. Hold on. Let's take a look at this shit. Yeah, I think when it updates tonight, we're going to have a fucking pretty decent payout. How many winning days do I have on this account? Yeah, I needed 52,600, 52,600. Now we have 53,300, 53,280. Yeah, if we wanted to, we could take out 1,000, like 2,400 on those 2 accounts. And then we just hit this profitable day. So what is this now? 2,500. Consistency, we need 52,600 as well on this account. Wait, are we there? Yeah, we could take as well, like, dude, that's like, I think I could take out like 4K. Like anywhere from like 3 to 4K on Apex already. Holy fuck, imagine I did this with 20 accounts, chat. This cost me, these evals, like all in all with Apex. You guys want to see how much I've spent on Apex, bro? This is as much as I've kind of spent on Apex. I think I bought a couple more actually. But I had to like re-add it all up. But I've spent like 300... 400, 500, 600, like 650-ish. And I can get like a 4K payout already. Yeah, it's not bad, bro. So do full TP minus 2,100. That's your total payout? Yeah, bro. That's crazy. I'm at 53, 53,200, 53,180, and 53,10, I think, or something. So I think I'll be able to take like 3,600 minimum. Yeah, damn. I think I'm at another 10K a month. Wow. No, not across all accounts. In totality, I can get about 3,600. Holy fuck, chat. Soon you'll buy your father's mansion. What kind of rules are these? They require a buffer? Yeah. Dude. Dude, shit feels surreal right now. I think I've passed 30,000 in payouts this year. So in 3 months, I've done about 30K in payouts. Are your Apex accounts end of day? Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if you guys saw this when I first started the stream, bro. I tried shorting over here. No joke. Tried shorting like this. Right? But it was actually like right here. I'm not going to lie. I tried shorting right here and I was going to stop out right here, which I did end up stopping out. Do you guys want to see what happened in one of my intradays by accident? Because I meant to put 20 micros across 4 accounts. So 5 micros per account. Instead, it failed me on one account, 20 micros. It's an intraday account, thank God. I don't care about my intradays as much, but I might as well just delete the account. I might as well just delete that account. I just like literally, I mean, yeah. The second I got in, I tried closing it, bro, and it ripped against me. And I was like, fuck. So I might just start using this other intraday account and just trading with it. Or trading with all of these intraday accounts. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck about the intraday accounts anymore, so. And the way I've been trading these accounts, I don't really let these things come back and break me even, so. Might as well full port it. No, I'm gonna probably start copy trading them with my end of days. So not end of day. No, I do. These 4 right here are all end of days. I spent about 130. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these accounts probably were given to me by Apex, so they paid for the $30 eval. Here, I'll put it like this, right? People are always like, oh, well, you're successful and you're only able to trade the way you can trade because Apex pays for your evals, Apex does this, or people give you accounts. There are firms that give me accounts, right? But Apex, for example, they do give me some evals. They give me about like 5 at times. So, like, I don't know if you guys watched my TikTok streams like a week ago. I had 5 Apex accounts. Passed like 1 or 2 of them. Blew the other 3. Then I went and spent $300 on 10 Apex accounts. It is what it is. Eventually, I passed 4 of them. Those 4 accounts, I had to pay $100 on the activation fees across all of them, right? So even if they gave me 10 free evals, if I was to pass all 10 of them, I still have to invest $1,000. And I'm really saving myself about $300, which, yes, of course, you're like, well, $300 is a lot of money. Which I agree. But at the same time, I still have to spend $1,000 on activation fees. It's going to go down again. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to do, to be honest, at this point. But I do think we could continue lower. Again, look at this hourly, right? This hourly is going to close in about 15 minutes. We're about to have a new 15-minute candle here. After we broke, look, we clearly kind of chose a direction. So this is not a bottom wick. And if it's going to be a bottom wick, this last 15 really has to come up and start reclaiming some shit. And even then, can we look at this? Like, we'd have to reclaim these lows, like, very quickly here for the next 15 minutes. When are you going to make a video on how to copy trade your other accounts? Probably today. So how does it feel to make 10K a month? Well, what's interesting is this month, I made 5,600 in the first, like, week. I got a payout of 5,600 on, like, the 3rd or 4th day of the month. Then around, like, the 12th, I think, I got, like, a $1,800 payout from Top Step. So now we're at, like, 7,200 or something like that. And then on top of that, technically we got paid out 3,600 from Top Step because they left a payout in there that I never got it. So I've made technically, or I've gotten or received, I think it's 5,700 that I got from Lucid. 9,300. So if we take this payout, we'll be at about 12.5K for the month before profit splits, before taxes, all of that. And last month we made 18.2K. So, no, wait. Oh, wait, no. Last month we did 13K. Last month we did 13.8K, I think, or 13.2K. I have to go relook at it all. Was it 18 or 13? Because then I made 7.8 in January. And then we're going to be at this month. So we're at like that. Around 33,000 in total payouts. So half of that? No. So that's like my payout amount. So technically my P&L was about 60,000. I've made about like 66,000 at least in profit and loss on the firms. But I've probably blown a lot of those accounts. But this is how much I've secured in payouts. That's why I always say, like, if you're eligible for a payout, take it. So I'm probably going to take my payout on Apex. Have you ever been denied a payout? No, not yet. Not yet. Hopefully not. I don't think I necessarily trade like crazily bad, but yeah. I'm at 21.3K in payouts from January to now. It really feels unreal. Yeah, it's crazy, Nina. Like, and you've been killing it, Nina. I feel like we both kind of started, like, we were both trading around the same time when I first started. And we were giving each other, like, you were giving me some tips here and there. And, like, you were, like, my fucking like my fucking moral support animal dog type deal. It was good, man. Very good. Stack another 5-year golden. Yeah, I know. That's how I'm gonna get my 10K payouts. We both started becoming profitable in Jan. That's what I was saying. Don't matter. Apex, they'll always pay out. No payouts denied, so you're good. Yeah. We started trading the same time, and I'm still trying to get a payout. You're my inspiration. Like at the end of the day, I love being the inspiration, but again, I want to make sure I am as transparent with you guys as possible, because I don't want to give you guys false hope, false expectations. You guys have to understand, I do this every day. Not me being your emotional support dog. I do this every day. I look at the charts every day. This is like my full-time job at this point, because I get content creation and I make money from content creation, right? And all of that. I don't have the pressure anymore. I don't use my affiliate money or my TikTok money to fund my trading at all. Like, hand on my heart, don't use my affiliate money or TikTok money or content creation money to fund these accounts, right? I use all trading payouts, or I used the savings and the money I made from my previous job before I went full-time, right? But it's the unspoken things, or not the actual tangible things of, it's the pressure, right? I know for a fact if this doesn't work out, like, I'm still good because I've saved up enough money for my job in the past. I've saved up enough money through the last couple of years. I've saved up money from my affiliates. I've saved up money from my TikTok. I've saved up money that releases all that pressure already. On top of that, I have very, very nice parents. They support me through and through, right? So again, I also know I'll have that. So you guys got to make sure you guys are keeping it realistic with yourself. But my goal is to help you guys eventually reach a point where you guys are reading these charts in a way where it's clear and it makes sense and you can understand it and you can repeat a strategy over and over and over and over for free. I want you guys to just be able to read the charts, point you guys in the right direction for the right YouTube videos to watch. No way I blew my account. Oh, fuck. How do you really put that work in the past few months? Amen, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. How much is activation fee for Apex? On the intradays, they're like $75 or $80. And then on the end of day accounts, they're $100. One-time fee. Are you going to trade gold today? Probably during Asia. Basically, not everyone's situation is the same, and to manage your own risk. Exactly. Exactly. The last thing I want people to do is be like, well, Eddie fucking spent 2K on evals this month. I'm going to go ahead and just match exactly what he's doing. If I blew my 2K, genuinely, I'd be like, that sucks. I just can't do that again next month. So, back when I first started doing this trading shit, if I blew 2K in a month, I'd be like, oh my God. I just blew like literally a paycheck. No BS, you'd be a good teach. I think I wouldn't, but that's why I just do it all on here for free, and it's fun for me. And if you guys are like, yo, you suck at teaching, then I'll be like, all right, I suck at teaching. Like, leave the stream. That's all you have to do. I didn't take your money. I didn't ask you to use my code to learn. Nothing. There's no transaction here. The transaction, literally the only transaction is you give me your view. That's the only transaction. And in return of you giving me a view, I then go and just show you guys what I'm doing, and I just trade as if I would trade myself. That's it. Like this morning, I'm not gonna lie, like I might be the worst person to signal off of, because if I'm not setting a limit, you guys would be like, wait, what the fuck? He just took this fill? He just entered? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when I entered here, a lot of people were like, whoa, 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 he just entered? Wait, what the fuck? Why did he enter? Why did he enter? So I'm not the type of guy where I'm like, hey guys, I'm looking at this level I'm entering. Like, I'm very discretionary. I'm not gonna lie. You might say it's like I'm a gambler. Maybe I am. I just take good gambles. I feel like I've been here through all the live crash outs from the beginning. Yeah. Eddie, they just signal botting. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. I've been a signal bot, and I have signal botted in the past. And not until I finally just started doing my own thing did I, you know. What do you think of longs on NQ? They're not, I mean, who knows, right? Look at the last 5 minutes. Look at the last, this is the last. I mean, the only thing I could see is like, I think we might come up, get a big move up potentially, Everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's longs, it's longs. Then we're just gonna fucking come back down and re-enter chop or continue lower. Or we could come down and sweep these lows again, reclaim it very bullishly and get an up candle, and then we'd look for longs. But hourly, again, not looking to long this if this hourly can't reclaim this. If the hourly can't reclaim this, bro, clearly, look, instead of me catching this bottom wick of the candle, it just fucking, it's a fucking through candle. Like, it just dropped on that bitch. What's the likelihood this next candle completely just comes back up? Pretty unlikely. Now, I'll give you this. What's the likelihood this next candle comes up to make a top wick before coming down if we're short bias? You guys see what I'm saying? So if you want to try to catch the shorts or wait for the shorts to come, then you take the shorts. So wait for that manipulation higher and look for the shorts, set your risk. If it just keeps going, doesn't work. Do you guys see what I kind of say with this now? But at the same time, look at this candle. Like, there was like barely any wick. This just shorted. This never came up to really make a top wick. So if you're like, oh, this is creating its bottom wick, you also have to use market structure as why I would make a wick. Like, the perfect shorts on this would have been if it came up and tapped into this gap. If this thing came up, I would have top ticked at like all the way up here. But it never did. And the next candle opened, I was like, all right, it's creating a top wick. It's not breaking this high. This high is protected. I'm going to short it. But we shall see. That's just kind of like time frame alignment. And that's something I'm still not great at and I'm still learning. But Benjamin SMC teaches it very well. He's like time frame alignment. Primal Trades teaches time frame alignment very well. These are people you guys can watch for free on TikTok and YouTube, and they explain these things. I'm just very lucky because I'm like a content creator. They come to me and they're like, hey, here's some free sauce. They're like literally coming to my chat to tell me how the fuck to trade, right? Whereas like you guys have to go to their chat and ask these questions and hope they read your shit. What do you think about gold right now? I've not looked at gold like all morning, but holy fuck. If we get a really strong reaction right here, and it fucking like wicks, like kind of like similar to this, but we actually tap that level, right? If we actually tap this level and we get a strong reaction like that, like look at this, right? This is like kind of like spooky with spooky trades a little bit here and there. That's 46-point bounce on the 4 hour. So if we get a crazy bounce, even like on the 5 minute, we would need to come down, see a super strong bounce. Once we see that super strong bounce, wait for a high, a pivot to be made up here, like a swing high. Wait for a retrace. Like now you mark out your fib, right? From that low to that high. Wait for that 1 minute to come back down. Take a trade of something of this sort, right? 6 5-point stop, something like that. Then just target these highs, something like that. That's what I think of gold right now. Or if you really want to trade another strategy, supply and demand, you really want to get into a trade, you obviously have an order block here it's bouncing out of right now, but I doubt it'll hold, to be honest. But holy fuck. Celsius is down to $41.47. I need to consider like fucking, I don't know. We've been live for an hour and a half, bro, but there's like nothing else for us to really trade, huh? For you. can you show your fib levels? NQ hourly retracing to the point you were talking about. Let's take a look. My birthday's in April. I'm turning 21. Let's go. Finally legal. Legal. Let's go, Boston. I thought you stream on TikTok, King. I got banned. I get unbanned, by the way, at 10 p.m. tonight. So maybe I'll do like a short stream on that shit. Should low-key post sauce on YouTube and TikTok and grow as a content creator if you're looking into the YouTube, like the strats recaps and just the journey overall? Yeah, I'm thinking about dropping a potential video like that. We'll see. Yeah, look at this hourly. Reclaims, right? So now we need to see what this next candle wants to do. Because now I feel like I don't love this being bearish as much. Eddie, when are you unbanned? Tonight. Well, I'm a mod. Benjamin, look at these fucking... Benjamin, imagine I fucking did this with 20 Apex accounts, bro. Oh my god. I'm up like 10k in the last like... Where I'm up like... 2,500 across the last 3 days. On 20 accounts, bro. Would have gotten like a max fucking payout type shit. Why are my comments getting deleted? They're not, bruh. You spammer. Why is Benjamin SMC the only person typing in my chat? Benjamin, we were talking about you earlier. About time frame alignment. YouTube streams are great. I hope they stay. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright, so now I could see this just being fucking chopped, bro. This could just come all the way back up. Like fucking some bullshit. Like genuinely some bullshit. At some point, this will probably look like this. But hopefully it looks something more like... Something more like this, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I got the same choice as you. Let's go! Are my comments getting deleted? No, they're not. You telling me I could have bought like 4 Apex accounts this morning instead of my 1 Tradeify? Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, I'm done trading, Benjamin. Yeah, I guess you could have gotten 4 Apex accounts. But once you pass the evals, you're gonna have to pay $400. $100 each account if you get the end of days. Well, I'm to gold. Let's see what gold's doing. I might end stream here though. My Roth IRA ain't happy. So basically it's like 130ish for an Apex account. Yeah. So like in totality, when I get 20 Apex accounts, inevitably, I will have invested $2,600 to get that. But hopefully at that point, I'll have like 20, 30, 40K in payouts off Apex. I could rinse that. Like, I could have 5 attempts at getting max payout. Perfect fit for MQ. I missed the intro. Watch it dump without me. Yeah, it happens, brother. It's all good. There's more trades. Today's not even a great day to be trading, but... Okay, this hourly's coming up. Top wick. Maybe we look for continuations potentially, but patience, by the way. We're in the first 4 minutes of this candle, of this new hourly. So this thing could still come up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If you look at this new leg, guess you could even try this. If we're super bearish, this will not reclaim the fit, like this, in my opinion. Got to close out the charts before 2 p.m. Yeah, I'm only going to be trading like evals during FOMC for the fun of it, but perfect fit for NQ. I missed the entry. Watch it dump without me. That's my entry. Oh, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It might just run back through it. I never trust these type of moves, bro. I just never trust it. But... Chat, who the fuck is this? Why does he look so familiar? Oh, it's John Summit. The dude in your subscribe alerts. Someone said Morgan Wallen. Bro, can we listen to that wedding type of song? Talking about this? Switching over to the tube. Keep up the amazing progress. You have helped me with me learning more about trading. I got you, brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna still do TikTok here and there, or I'll still do, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Nishali, we're back at your entry. What'd I say? I never trust it. I never trust it. Not this one, the Fame one, bro. I don't know what it's called, how it's called though. The wedding song, Fame, wedding song, Fame, the Fame one. Meant to be. Famous wedding reel Instagram song. What are you talking about, bro? Oh. It's got to be Ed Sheeran. Are you talking about Are you talking about this song? Which Ed Sheeran song though? This bitch?
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. But it's
How do I copy trade an Apex account? Here, I'm going to show you guys right now. So it's connected to Tradeovate already. So I'm logged into TradingView. I have to execute through Tradeovate. Right? So again, I have all of my accounts here. My end of day PA accounts. I have them grouped up. End of day, end of day, end of day, end of day account, right? That's a grouping. So I have my group selected, and I have one of the accounts in the group selected. So when I fill an order, I need to fill in multiples of 4s because I have 4 accounts activated with it. Hold on, let me show if I can. You see that? I have 4 accounts with it in the grouping. So if I try to sell, like, say I try to sell 3. Say I try to sell 3 right now, right? It's going to say you have to sell in quantities of 4 because I have 4 accounts and it's trying to sell 4 micros across 4 accounts, which means 1 micro per account. But if I do 3, that's less than 1 full micro. So if I sell, total of order quantity should be multiples of 4. You see what I'm saying? So if I do fill with 4, it'll put 1 micro on each account. And when I come over here, it shows 1 micro per account. So I buy and sell on Tradeovate. I just don't chart on here. So the only thing I use this for, like whenever you guys see me looking at this chart, I'm looking at it how it's bouncing off of the EMAs. I'm looking at the volume here on the side of, hey, this is an area that this might bounce, right? These gaps, these might be areas of interest where it might want to bounce. So again, like right here, right? We came up here. There's this huge gap here. I'm like, all right, that's a confluence for me that we might want to look at. We get that reaction. Same thing. Potentially same thing here. Potentially the same thing here, right? We'll see if we get a rejection here right now. You guys see? So that's kind of what I'm looking for. This just didn't look good. But that's how I do it on Tradeovate. Oh, they're talking about Ordinary by Alex Warren. So you press sell and buy on the actual Tradeovate and it still shows up on your orders on TradingView. Only if it's connected. Like, look down here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Look down here. I'm connected to my Tradeovate. So down on your thing, you have a panel down here. You open it up, it shows Tradeovate. Like, you know how you can connect a broker? You connect a broker. So I'm connected to my Tradeovate account right now. And while I'm connected to my Tradeovate account, I'm executing on my Tradeovate and it copies over. That's how I copy trade. Instead of using like a trade copier. the angels up in the cloud. But yeah, this one. Can you wait? Bro, it's the Will You Still Love Me song. I don't know what it's called, anyone, but I've seen you listen to it often. Oh my god. Baby. I'm crying. Wait, so you do or don't execute on TradingView? I execute on Tradeovate when I am copy trading. When I'm trading a singular account, I execute through TradingView because there's no point to execute through Tradeovate. Can you place trades on TradingView if you're not copy trading? Yes. So like if I wanted to execute one market order, this will only fill in for this account that I'm on right now. So this would be one account that I'd be trading on. When I get to heaven, please let me be my man. Tell me that I'm in. Tell me if you can. All that face, all that body, all that face makes me wanna party. He makes me shine like diamond. Can I copy trade Lucid and Apex together? Yeah, but you'd have to use like a trade syncer. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep.
I'm banned on TikTok tomorrow. I'm unbanned on TikTok tonight at 10 p.m. Once your TikTok is active again, are you going to stop streaming on YouTube? I don't know. I like it on YouTube, but the views are just like so low. I might just end up doing both. Every mountain. Oh. How many accounts do you copy trade at one time? I usually do 4 to 5. Yeah, YouTube is definitely way more chill, I can't lie. I do want to grow out my YouTube for sure, but every time he's unbanned, he feels like he's walking out of the big house after 30 years. Eddie, why did you stop using the bars candle? What do you mean? Like inside bars? I still use those. We like it here. You seem happier and less stressed. I am happier and less stressed here. But TikTok is nice because it like, it's just like a lot of like dopamine. A lot of like, you know. Back the talk. The dark of every day, keeping you safe. Nah, the candle, that name bar. What do you mean? FOMC, what? How can you seem lighthearted and happier here on YouTube? Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I don't mind YouTube. YouTube is nice. I like YouTube. I like YouTube. There you are, no reason. Every mountain. Just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see. You think this hits the supply zone then drops back? I mean, bro, if we come all the way back up here, that just doesn't feel good. That short is perfect, bruh. Sweep that, yeah. I actually did debate taking these shorts. Did anyone take these shorts? Something like this? It's obviously already happened. I debated about taking it. I saw it, but I'm kind of done trading for the day. But if you guys look at this, right, again, the hourly has to come up to create that top wick. If we are very bearish, we have to create that top wick. In the next 10 minutes, that'll really decide where we're going, right? We have a great Fibonacci level here on the whole leg. You got the golden pocket. You see we got a reaction here. It shows we're kind of bearish here. We come up, take out this high, take out this high. Golden pocket, rejection. I'm not feeling good today, but I mapped it out, just didn't execute. Dude, that is 100,000% okay. And the reason I say that is because the days I don't feel good and I don't execute, you guys will see, I call out a lot of trades and I don't take them. But what it does for you mentally is like, you start to understand, okay, I'm reading these charts in a way where I see it and it makes sense. Now, when you come back and start trading and feeling better, you might not win every single trade like you were when you weren't executing, but you'll notice that your trades start to hit consistently versus, you know. I was in it, but took profit. All good. Hey, profit is profit. Can't go broke taking profit. Can't get rich taking profit either, though. Short at 24921. You shorted at 24921? You already did that? Oh, that's a great entry then. If you already shorted. Great entry. I took them, I got fun today, and I'm up 1,400 now. Learn to take profit, learn to be happy with profit, learn to get that payout. They just farming liquidity, yeah. I'm long, bro. If you see something, you see something, brother. I don't know. Let's get out of this. Do the Apex accounts, do the new Apex accounts have consistency rules on evals? No. The evals have no consistency. The fundeds have 50%. Can you see if we are building a demand zone? I mean, if we're not going to take out these lows, right, you would just target something like this. Honestly, your target would be here. It'd be like 70 points or so. We're also tapping into this gap on the 5-minute here. I mean, like, this is a pretty... Again, I think we're just choppy for the rest of the day, so who knows what happens, but... very interesting zone here, 5-minute. Block all the way down here that you could possibly target instead. If you really want to hold this bitch down, tight sheet. I don't see you trading Tradify anymore. Any reason? I traded it last night, but... the trade, I don't have any funded, like, good funded accounts. I have, like, the Tradify Lightning account. I have 2 Tradify Lightning accounts still. If I'm going to do anything, the next thing I'm going to do with Tradeify will probably, again, try to be able to pass the Tradeify selects or just get Tradeify lightnings again and then go back to try to get payouts on Tradeify lightnings. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think I might try the Tradeify lightnings. I got 2 growths. I'm passing now. Do you like those? If I'm going to be completely real with you, the growths are not bad. And I love Tradeify. But Alpha Futures might have a better version of the growth accounts called the Alpha Zeros. He turned his back on Tradeify, cheated on her with Lucid. That is not true. I still love Tradeify. The 4 firms I promote right now. Okay, I'll put it this way. Regardless of what I ever get paid from say like someone wants to pay me money to promote their shit, maybe I'll promote it. But Lucid, Tradeify, Alpha, and Apex, these 3 firms, in my opinion, genuinely, my top 4. I will always have four firms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably could go get a bunch more codes, all that. But I'm not going to trade 8 different firms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to promote shit I trade on and shit I like. Most times you'll see me trading Lucid, Tradeify, Alpha, or Apex. It's one of those 4. That's it. Even if I started trading TPT, like, I don't know. But a firm would really have to come out with some crazy shit to take over one of these 4 right now. Because in my opinion, the Alpha Futures, Alpha had the Alpha Zeros. Insane. Alpha Zeros, Alpha Advanced accounts. Both insane accounts in my opinion. Alpha Advanced accounts were the accounts that I got my first 2 payouts on, actually. That's why my heart is always going to be there with Alpha. Tradeify, I got 2 payouts on their Lightning accounts. I got my first payout, actually, ever on the Lightning account. Then I got 2 payouts on the Alpha. 4 firms, not 4 accounts. But the Alpha Advanced, Alpha Zero, I would probably never trade the Alpha Standard, if I'm being completely honest. Alpha Advanced, Alpha Zero. Traded both, love both of them. Tradeify Select, Tradeify Lightning. If I'm being honest, Select accounts are hard as fuck for me to pass. But if you get past Selects, the phase, you guys can ask Nina. Daily payouts are insane. You always go with the Tradeify Select daily payouts if you're going to trade Tradeify. Lucid, the Lucid Flex and Pros are fire. But I would never get the Lucid Direct. I would do Tradeify Lightning Fundeds, right? And then Apex is strictly because I can get 20 of them bitches for 30 bucks for an eval. So if I'm feeling really shitty at trading, I'm just going to go trade Apex. So you see how each of these firms, depending on the trading style or the mood I'm in, I can trade either of them, any of them. I just need to get to a place where I'm funded on all of them again. Right now, I'm only funded on Apex and Tradeify. I've gotten 1K each day this week on Tradeify dailies. Yeah. Like, bro, if you get past that select phase, and you have a good week, bro, fuck, bro. That shit's about to pay. But, yeah. Where can I get Zins? I'm 19. I don't know. Eddie, you should stream on New York and Asia on TikTok. That's not a bad idea. So Tradeify, you could take every day a payout. Is there a buffer needed? Yeah, there's a buffer. It's 2,100. So if you get the Tradeify Select... So here's the thing with the Select accounts. It takes 3 days to pass those accounts because they have a 40% consistency rule on the evals. It's kind of the same as the TPT accounts, but the TPT accounts are 50% consistency, but you need 5 trading days. So that's the other thing. The 25K Lucid Pros. I talked about them last night. Those things are fire. 25Ks. That's what I'm working on tonight, Grizz. I rinsed a single Top Step account for 35K. Now I'm trying to scale as many accounts with as many firms. Dude, that's beautiful. If you did that with Tradeify or with Top Step, here's my first thing. I would get a Lucid 50K Flex. Right now. That's the first thing I would get if I was in your shoes. If you're good at trading. The Lucid Flex accounts are similar, pretty much exactly similar to Top Step, but they're cheaper. They're cheaper, but their max payouts are 2K max payout. But if you get 5 of those accounts, you know, have 5 of them pass already 2 out of 5 days. Oh my god. Oh, you're cooking then. Bro, you're about to rinse Lucid. Holy fuck. You're actually going to rinse Lucid. You're going to get 10K payouts like a week. If I can make 10K, like I've made like 11K in payouts from Lucid. I mean, yeah. Have you gotten a payout from Apex? No, I should be able to take one tonight on Asia though. On Asia, I think I'll take $3,200 on Apex tonight. So I technically just got another payout, which is crazy. But you can't trade gold on Alpha and Apex. Alpha no longer has the restriction. Apex still has the restriction, I believe. But I honestly don't even trade gold on Apex. Not gonna lie though, copy trading messes with my brain so bad I trade so much worse. Size in much smaller, bro. Think about it like this. People are like 2K max payout is not big enough. Size down. Hit 4K total profit. If you're like 2K is not enough, I can get 10K profit so easily on one account. Size down. Spread that across 5 accounts. You're almost guaranteed a $1,000 payout across 5 accounts, so 5K. Why are so many people complaining about Apex not paying people? They've had a past where they're very strict with their rules. They're very strict as a company where they're like, hey, we want actual traders. A lot of people don't trade like actual traders, like me. Like, I take some pretty bad trades sometimes. And when I get lucky, Apex is like, I'm not paying you based off luck. So as a beginner, start on Top Step, then Lucid and Apex and Synced? No. If I had to start all over, I would go straight to Lucid. I'm not gonna lie. I'd go straight to Lucid or Apex at this point. Honestly, no. I would go to any of these 4 firms. Whether you use my code or not, you could use any of these 4 firms. And I'm gonna tell you guys the difference. Hold on. I'm going to pause the music for a second. Here. I was going to make a video on this, but let me see if I can just make... How do I do this, dude? Look at this, right? So if you're a new trader, bro... And again, I'm not trying... I don't want this to come across as me shilling my codes, but the reason I don't like Top Step for beginners is because Project X is far too addicting. It's far too addicting. You're going to trade like a gambler. So if you're for beginners, the roadmap... Did I sell it? Beginners? 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 How long does it take for KYC to verify an alpha? It took me like 2 days, I think. But I haven't done that for so long. Project X looks like a game, not gonna lie, yeah. So for beginners, really good accounts. Alpha Zeros. These cost like 60 bucks, I think. Apex, EOD. 30, these are all the eval. So $60. I'm going to type $30 for the eval. And this is plus $100 activation fee. So it's going to be $130 if account passed. But you have to remember, it's $30 to try to pass the eval. The other good accounts, Lucid, 25K pros. These are a little bit expensive though. These are like, they go from anywhere from $65 to $81 or $90, I believe, depending on the discount code. So it's like 50% off to 40, 50% off 2 if you're new, 40% off 5, 30% off rest. Right? And then Tradeify growth. These are for newer traders. I think these are like 85 bucks, like 91 bucks or something like that, right? So these... Oh, wait. I forget. Is the Alpha... Let me go look. Dude, I thought the Alpha Zeros were like super cheap. Or they were running a 25% off. I don't know if they're running it anymore. I think it's not, no longer. Just got stopped out of my shorts. My minus 500. My eval is gone. It's okay. I'm buying another one. Wait, under the shorts. Oh. These are still in profit, but I'm not in this trade. Let me take a look at these Alpha Zeros. Oh, they're 10% off right now. Okay. These are $107. Yeah. Tradify growths might be better right now. For a beginner. Let me go take a look. So, like, honestly, Top Step is the easiest, most consistent. If you believe that you have self-control, again, if I could start my whole journey over, I would never have traded Top Step. I would only trade Top Step once I know I can get payouts, because then Top Step is a great tool. I'm not saying Top Step is a bad firm by any means, but if you get addicted to that shit, it's a fucking wrap. Oh yeah, these are 97. 107, 97. So these are kind of like the same type of accounts. Alpha Zeros and Tradify Growths are kind of similar. I forget if the Alpha Zeros have like better rules, but these are both one-day passes. I would say those two accounts are pretty similar. Lucid is 94 for what, the flex? Is it because Top Step's damn near a game? Yeah. So these are like what I would trade if I was a beginner. If I could start all over again, bro, and I had $1,000 to my name, bro, I'm trying this, right? So what I'm saying is the reason why Apex is not bad in this situation is because if you're really new to trading, your entry fee is $30. You get 3 tries. You get 3 tries in a sense. It's 94, not 90. Oh. Here we go. So these are all 50Ks, by the way. These are 50K. 50K growth. This is 50K. Alpha is 50K. Right? So these are my personal, like what I would, if I started all over, I would probably, see the Lucid Flexes are good too, but they're not one-day passes. These are, every account I've listed, these are all one-day pass accounts. Now, if you're decent at trading, these are good. These are very good. I love the Lucid 50K Flex. Obviously, you got Top Step. This is like if you've gotten a payout. Decent at trading, received payouts. This is still a really good account. These are the accounts I'd get if I was decent at trading. Now, if I was decent at trading, but terrible at evals, and in this case, received payouts, can trade fundeds, but can't pass evals, I would do Tradify Lightnings. But these are expensive as fuck. These are like three like 30. Lucid, direct to straight to funded, or direct to funded, right? Lucid Direct. These are like 335. Right? So these are the type of accounts I would get. Outside of these accounts, I'm probably not trading anything else. Unfortunately, I just named like all the accounts. But these are like the categories, right? These are like the categories of how I would pick my account if I was new, if I started all over again. This is how I look at it. 25K Lucid Direct is 238. Yeah, but I wouldn't do a 25K personally because it's just not worth the ROI. But I guess maybe if it's a better investment for you, then yeah, try it. I'll never buy an account that has a fund and consistency. Then you'd have to get rid of this. I'm pretty sure this. Both of these would have to get deleted. Yeah, I guess you could trade like, you trade this, this, and this. And again, that would be like you're decent at trading. The reason why I say if you're new to trading, bro, the consistency rule is not bad if you're new to trading. Because what are you doing trying to bang out a $20,000 trade or a $10,000 trade and then go for your winning days? You know what I'm saying? What about MFF or TPT? I'm not very familiar with either of them. If you're like an advanced trader, which I am not yet. TPT Pros, that's what a lot of good traders use, right? And then whatever MFFU has. I don't know any of their shit. Even like funded, I don't know what funded next is, but that I would do like the only one that's an advanced is for me is like a TPT Pro. But I'm not doing TPT Pros. What if you're just terrible? If you're terrible at trading, the only account I'd be buying is the Apex accounts. TPTs for rinsers / full porters. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if I had 50K in payouts this year already, brother, fuck all these accounts. I'm going to buy 5 TPT accounts for like $700 total, whatever it is, whatever the cost is. And then I'm going to go and just full port the accounts. And full port the account and pass my eval. Full port, pass the eval, full port, pass the eval, full port, pass the eval. Eventually, I'm going to get a 10K payout. Yeah, I like Lucid Flexes because of no consistency. Definitely good. But the one thing about the Lightning funded accounts is that like they really are just like expensive and they have like what's it called? Consistency rule. But the consistency rule, if you can't pass if you can't get a payout because you're like, dude, it's so hard. Eddie, it's so hard to make $600 a day for 5 days. You're not consistent enough to go and win. You're not consistently winning. So you have to find a strategy that is consistently winning. So that's why I did well on the Tradeify Lightning because I full port my evals. So I'm not waiting for setups because I'm impatient. But the second I'm on a funded account, you guys can see how patient I get, right? I've passed the TPT accounts twice, but always above the funded. Yeah. Week-long eval. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't have time for that. Do you prefer 3 days payouts like Lucid Pro and Top Step 3-day payout with 40% consistency? I think the Lucid Pro 25Ks are better than Top Step's consistency one, in my opinion. But I like the Lucid Flexes. Which ones are 1-day passes? All of these are 1-day passes. If I make 53,600 on Apex, can I request 1,500? I believe the max payout for your first one. How much is the max payout? I thought it was 1,000. Maybe it's 1,500. Let me go peep. It's 2K? No, it's 1,500. It's 1,500. That's beautiful because that's what I can pretty much take out. Good night, Eddie. See you in the morning from Australia. Hey, good night, Preston. And Tradeify, do I need to pass? Do I need to pay to the fee each month even if I pass? No. No. Almost none of these. The only time you have to pay again is if you don't pass it within the month. The only accounts that I know where it's like once you pay for the eval and you don't pass it right away, like within the first month of you having it, is Lucid. Like, you won't get rebuild on Lucid. But like Top Step, Tradeify, Apex, if you don't pass in the first month, you get rebuild. Yeah, they changed the 50K. It was 2K, now 1.5K. Still nice though. Yeah, still great. 827, good long position. Not bad. I don't know if I would take it, but that's where I would take profit. So, on shorts here, so could be good. You can see, like, whenever I take profit, like, you see it, like, bounces. So this could be a good area for, like, a long, potentially. But who knows? But you get rebuild and get a reset credit for the account. Yeah, I guess that's fair. So it's like you're just kind of paying for it again. What do you think about Funded Next? I've never used them yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Who knows? What's a one-day pass account? It just means, like, you can literally full port the account and pass in one day. Eddie, that first trade was a fire. Great entry, not gonna lie. Thanks, bro. It was kind of crazy. I was looking at shorts from over here, but I was waiting for something. And once I saw this sweep and it reclaimed, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna try it here. I was not super confident in it, but it played out very well. Bro might actually be connected to Mr. Yahoo. Yeah, I heard Funded Next is doing some crazy fun stuff over there, so definitely check them out. I'm sure there's people with promo codes that you guys can use and support them. So, not bad. Beautiful and sweet. Not knowing what it was. Give you up this time. Mine, baby, dancing in the dark between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite songs. Underneath my breath, you died. You look perfect. My dreams, hope, and someday I share my own. I found a love. Just my secret to carry children of my own. Children we fell in love. Odds. Time.
I'd say one of the strongest mental frames that has gotten me through my hardest times is thinking this will be the
Eddie, you're not getting... I am getting copyrighted, but... Sorry. I made 1425 today on my Lucid Flex 50k evals. What's my profit target for tomorrow if I want to pass? I also made 1404 on my top set 50k evals, so I pretty much need to know the buffer for both. If that's your first day, if you don't make 1500 a day, then you need to make, like, you can make whatever tomorrow. Your goal is just to hit 3k tomorrow. If you go and make, like, in a sense, tomorrow you would just need to make like 1500 if you can, and then just go for 1500 again. You need to just hit 3k profit now. You have to hit 3k profit without ever having a day bigger than $1,500. That's it. Just don't have a day don't have a day bigger than like $1,550 or $1,525 or $1,530, right? So all you need is like 2 days. That's like $1,530, $1,530. If not, if you hit 1,400 a day and you're done for the day, go for tomorrow. Like try to hit like 700, 800, and then the last day you need to hit 700, 800, depending on what you're finding. You're just trying to get to 3k without ever having a day bigger than like 1520. Does copyright hurt your stream? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hopefully I don't get banned. Already locked myself out both accounts. It's good. Don't let you down. Just know. All right, Chad. I think I am gonna get off though and go eat though. I've been live for about 2 hours now. It's good. You think buying 25k pro full port on FOMC is a good idea? I don't even know if I'm going to trade FOMC. I might try. I don't want to blow my 25Ks because I feel like I have a better chance at just passing it off of a better setup. FOMC is just making it really easy. So maybe I'll be back on for FOMC. I'm not 100% sure yet, but... Can you please answer this? I made some money today, but feeling so out of it. Any advice to bounce back for FOMC? There's no reason to trade FOMC. If you need to make profit, the only way you can pass or make profit is during like these news events. We need to re-look at your strategy, right? So people who are like, I'm going to full port CPI to pass my evals. Like, yeah, I know. I got to turn off monetization, but I can't until I get like, I don't know. It's weird. I need to talk to my people about how to turn it off and do all that shit. But low key, I might buy 25k because I can pass in one trade, but also lose it in one trade. Exactly. Yeah. You definitely just got to be careful. Like at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to use my codes and buy these accounts if you guys are just gonna like get fucked. Like I want you guys to get payouts on these accounts. I want you guys to be like, Eddie, I used your code and I got a payout. I used your code and I passed my funded or my eval. You got a TBT code? I don't think so, not anymore. I think I got rid of it. Or TBT got rid of it because I wasn't doing enough on it. So I think it's gone. You guys can try code Eddie on TBT, but I think it's gone. Pretty sure they just rinsed me. They got rid of my shit. No. Full strategy video in the future. Yeah, I'll be working on that. But it's gone. Yeah. I'll give it a try. I don't like wasting time on evals. All right, good luck then, brother. I need 3 winning days on Top Step for a payout, right? Depends on which account you go for. Depends on the account you go for. If you go for a... if you go for the consistency one, which I don't really prefer or like, yeah, you would need 3 days. If you go for the flex one, it's 50. All right, chat. I'm gonna hop off though. Appreciate y'all being here. Love y'all, man. I'll see you guys on for Asia session tonight on YouTube. We'll be here again for YouTube. And if it's not YouTube, we'll be on YouTube for sure for Asia. So, and we might come back on for FOMC depending on how I'm feeling. So, all right, chat.